Here you go. In order to maintain order of society, Adam Smith focused on people's motivation and people's outcome, and these factors are said to be important to control a society that is captured by only interest among people. He said people have to sustain the harmony of society by not outcome, but their motivation as an impartial spectator. So nowadays, order of society is maintained by justice, needless to say. But justice reflected on laws tends to judge the case based on the fact that someone did something with evidence. And justice tries to judge a person's motivation by checking it against what he actually did in terms of whether he had evil or not against it. So even if external force and negligence can be recognized in a person with no feeling of evil, a behavior that are looked as absolute evil on conventional wisdom that we share mutually in a society is denounced, and a person who did it will be punished unavoidably in our society. So the present legal order is based on factualism and the standard of people's absolute morality on conventional wisdom, regardless of what kind of motivation people have. So, for example, we have recognition that murder is absolute evil as conventional wisdom. Justice of our society basically gives no mercy to punish a person who committed murder, no matter what kind of motivation a person had. So Adam Smith said that it is way more important for well-ordered society to prioritize justice with rigorous factualism based on a conventional wisdom rather than bringing mercy by considering impartial spectator. In my sense, the range of influence of factualism made in a society should be confined to some extent, not to reach people's social activity more than legal justice. So our society attaches great importance to the results on work, no matter what kind of thought people have behind it. So like everything is going to be all right if you make a certain result, whatever you think about. But assuming a society strongly supports factualism that only accepts results, no matter how many people suffer a loss and disadvantages from deceptive activities that are not regulated by laws, we have no choice. But we have to give a tacit note to this situation with excuses like nobody violated the law of justice. So if you define the law as absolute justice, human conscience that must become foundation of sustainability of social harmony will not exceed the existence of law. Simply, the stance of people's morality will be always based on whether the activity violates a law or not. The reason that a society doesn't see people's conscience as one of important factors to maintain the order of society and give us great advantage of economic growth is that it is really difficult to measure how much it will be effective quantitatively in a society from physical viewpoint. Unless people put their focus more on impartial spectator, motivation, and the process until people make the results, we confront so many difficulties to realize a true fair society. So since laws of justice are made based on the stance that people basically infringe someone's benefit with a feeling of evil, lawmakers have to define what is good and what is bad endlessly one after another based on the morality and the conventional wisdom. A society that is not permissible to impartial spectator and people's conscience as one of the progressive factors of society will not make a community where people establish a mutual relationship by means of more than mutual interests. In short, people's relationship can be only defined that they just take advantage of someone, or they are taken advantage of by someone, and simply keep the law or violate the law. And conscience is all defined by the law of justice. So maintenance of order of society should take in material of people's conscience little by little in our society, I think.